like tracks like that over other people's beats.
Right,
But,
right.
It was more of a phase for him, and for me, it was just something I was doing because I was real bro. You feel me? But as I got older and was trying to figure out what to do in my life, I just kind of picked it back up and started working on crack.
Right. All right. The name Joe Wise. Who gave you that name, or did you make that name? Like, explain the name Joe Wise.
I got you. So when I first started recording and like taking it seriously, this is probably like 2011, 2012. I'm 19. I recorded a couple songs, like the first time I really getting into some serious shit and trying to figure out what I could do with it. I didn't have a name though. So I made a couple songs before I even had a stage name. Luckily, one of my best friends at the time, and it was a girl, she suggested the name Joe Wise, and I kind of just took it as a challenge to make sure that you always like have something to say when you rap. I was a big fan of like the gangster rap and all that ignorant shit. So
even the gangster rap, this one gangster rap come up like this. Ooh,
so, yeah, so that's where the name came from. I just kind of took it as a challenge to make sure I had a message no matter what I was doing with the music. And, I'm just glad it flowed the way it did.
Yeah. So how long you been doing, like, what age did you start doing music? Like, what age did you start taking music seriously?
I took it seriously, I was like 19, so probably 2011, 2012.
That's crazy, because I was going to the door by that time still. So shout out to my day ones at the door and shit like that. Oh man. Cool. And then it was like, who are like your top 5 or top 3 influence artists that influence you? To take yourself crap more seriously as an artist.
I mean,
I don't gotta be 5.
Way more than that, but
off
yeah.
The top,
off the top.
It can be 10. It can be 10. It got 4 shows.
Bro.
It can be 15, 20.
Boom.
The last interview of the night.
Boom.
Right.
Tupac, Biggie, DMX, Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, Bone Thugs, Twista, Tech Nine, Luda,
move, bitch.
Nelly, 50,
Right.
Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, Wale, Lupe, like, it was a lot.
He switched it up with the generation. I like that.
Depending on the time.
Facts.
It was always a different, like.
Facts. Word. And shit like that. Joe, you got a question for him? You got a question?
What influenced you when it comes to like beats? Because I've noticed you actually like compose music. Like, did you start when you was a kid or like a little bit older?
Good question. So I had kind of like with the rapping, I had a phase where I was like at doing it, wasn't really getting into it. So like 6th, 7th grade, I had a keyboard, and at the time I was probably like playing melodies here and there, just off my favorite song, like the melody in the club, I'll play it. And then I would kind of try to create my own stuff through that, but it doesn't obviously give me the same options as like having a full beat maker or whatever. So I picked it back up as I got older. Really just about a year ago. Again, one of my good friends showed me how to make beats on the phone or whatever, and I just started locking in. So, yeah.
What was your first? Do you remember your very first open mic that you ever went to in life? Your very first open mic. I know you got a couple, but do you remember that very first time you ever went to open mic?
Like the first time attending one or performing? Because that's
performing.
First time performing.
Yeah.
I do. I think I do. Yeah, I do. It was at the African Poetry Theater. I don't even know if that venue still exists.
Queens?
Yeah.
Was it like Miss Conception or whatever her name is, or somebody else?
It was somebody else.
I've been in that. I've been in that. Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so long ago. And by this point, like I would start recording. I told you like 2011. But as far as open mics and performing and stuff like that, I didn't start until 2015, 16. So I had already been creating as far as like musically. It was just a matter of like getting outside and performing.
Right.
So I was really hyped about my first performance. I brought the guy who shot my videos at the time, to record my performance, and it was one of those situations where you wait to the end of the show, you the last before the last motherfucker to perform. Motherfuckers putting their chairs up while you up there.
Yo, that
bro,
be the worst, man.
if you know,
Y'all be the fucking worst. I swear to God, man. I remember B performing, and so I had a freestyle. You pick up a chair, you pick up a chair, you pick up a chair. Wow. You pick up a chair, you pick up a chair, you know I'm going to cry. Like, I was just like, it was just like, oh, no, I'm putting the chair. Yo, he's smoking right now. Oh, yo, all right. Like, but I still went, I was so mad I went last. Like, I remember me going last. It was just like, bro, what the fuck? They picking up, all right, let me rebuttal my shit. You pick up the chair, you pick up the chair. Why you pick up the chair? I really like your hair. Now I don't like your hair. Like, nah.
it was a humbling experience for sure.
All right, I got you, man. I got you. Look, man, because this is also because, you know, from learning from Drink Champs and knowing them, I definitely, as a person, as a friend, I definitely want to give you your flowers, bro. So, you definitely one of my favorite artists, bro. You definitely been doing your thing. You've been hustling, grinding, working. And on a personal level, I'm not gonna say much, but on a personal level too, I was in a little situation. He looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? There's a few people that been, you know what I'm saying? And remember, I got shout out to the GOAT, shout out to, you know, my FCF. But, you know, Joe looked out for me, and I appreciate that 100%. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Even on, like, when I needed, like, a little pain, you know, he looked out for me. So I definitely want to give him this man his flowers just for him being him. You know what I'm saying? And the chemistry, the energy, all that. Even outside the music, like, this is why I'm like, I got to chill with bros. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we all got to make money. We all got to bull, you know what I'm saying? But we all gotta do what we gotta do, but definitely one of the shout outs to my brother Joe. I wanna give him his flowers. Keep being you, bro. Keep being humble. Still kill the tracks, kill the booth, all that other shit, stages, network, all that shit. So one time, as we giving somebody their flowers, we're gonna definitely clap to that. So clap it up for Joe Wild.
Yeah.
Giving their flowers, you feel me? So keep being great. That even goes for Christopher Wu too. Keep being great, keep being yourself. Don't let nobody tell you how different, man.